Top 10 nostalgic games for me? Banjo-Kazooie, 1998. This platformer was released late in the N64's lifecycle, but still became one of its most beloved games. It was praised for its charming characters, humor, and music. Star Fox 64, 1997. This rail shooter was released early in the N64's lifecycle and was one of the first games to use the console's Rumble Pak accessory. It was a commercial and critical success, selling over 4 million copies. Donkey Kong 64, 1999. This platformer was released in the later years of the N64's lifespan and was criticized for its excessive collecting and backtracking. However, it was still a popular game that showcased the console's capabilities. GoldenEye 007, 1997. This first-person shooter was released to critical acclaim and is often cited as one of the best games on the N64. Super Mario 64, 1996. This classic 3D platformer was a launch title for the N64 and is still considered one of the best games of all time. It introduced many new mechanics to the Mario franchise, including the ability to jump in any direction. The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, 1998. This epic adventure game was also a launch title for the N64 and introduced 3D graphics to the Zelda franchise. It won numerous awards and is often cited as one of the greatest games of all time. The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask, 2000. This darker and more complex game took the Zelda franchise in a new direction. It was released late in the N64's lifespan and is often praised for its unique time-traveling mechanics and eerie atmosphere. Mario Kart 64, 1996. This classic kart racing game was released early in the N64's lifespan and was a huge hit. It introduced many features that are still present in the series today. Wave Race 64, 1996. This jet ski racing game was one of the earliest N64 games released and was praised for its realistic physics and graphics. It was also one of the first games to use the N64's analog stick. South Park, 1998. This first-person shooter was a hidden gem on the N64. It was released to mixed reviews, but was praised for its humor, graphics, and music that were true to the show. It was also one of the few licensed games on the N64. Bonus game Yoshi's Story is a 2D platformer game developed by Nintendo and released for the Nintendo 64 in 1998. It follows the adventures of Yoshi and his friends as they try to recover the Super Happy Tree, which has been stolen by Baby Bowser. The game features a unique visual style. It also has a unique scoring system, where players collect fruit and other items to increase their score and progress through the game. While Yoshi's Story received mixed reviews upon release, it has since become a cult classic and is beloved by many N64 fans. Its whimsical and charming world, along with its catchy music and adorable characters, make it a nostalgic favorite for many gamers. It's great to hear that Yoshi's Story holds a special place in your heart as your first ever game. The memories and emotions that games evoke in us are a big reason why they can be so powerful and nostalgic even years after their release.